Okay, so here we are today. Pew pew. Well, second day of work for me on my new job. But well, we can start with EU to understand what happened today. Okay, so first of all, this is H1. We are having a downtrend probably, but here we had a reversal. Okay, reversal to the upside and then to the downside. I don't know if it's gonna take this low, but I think so after this move. But the seller's move was strong too, so yeah, we just had this break of structure here for sellers. And here we had the real liquidity on M5, and this was the low that took that real liquidity here. Okay, so I just waited for the break of structure on M5 and then the confirmation on M1. Okay, so the confirmation on M1. Well, we took the relevant liquidity, which is it was this one, but well, I marked up this one because it was clear, not clear. And first I had a stop loss with this engulfing candle here, entered here. The stop loss was too narrowed, I don't know if it's called like that, and I had a stop loss. And then with this candle here, I entered again a little bit late, so I would have had 1 to 6, but had a 1 to 5.4, and I entered here, and then I went to the gym. Well, no, after that I put a break even and partial here because let me show you. Here because this high broke this low, and well, yeah, I just had to leave and I wasn't sure, so I prefer to take a partial here, and then it continued up. As you can see, we were, this morning I was 96. 8,800 more or less, 96,800, and now we are at 98,500. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy because I'm being really patient and I'm understanding my mistakes. And well, and then in the afternoon we had probably a break of structure here or here. Okay, I like both of them. I think this one is correct. And then it went down. Let me see if we had trade here, but I don't think so. This is a break of structure. No, not really. I think I'm gonna have to study these continuations maybe because it. Well, no, I like it. I like to wait for the round liquidity to be taken. It is a more confirmed trade. So yeah, and then it continued down. Then GU. We took this low, which was the yesterday's late daily low, or yeah, low of the week, of the past week, and we took that, and I had this round liquidity on H1 marked up here. We are in a downtrend. Okay, it is true that we took this liquidity here, then we took this liquidity here with this liquidity, and then we went for the high. I was looking for buys, but here I had the break of structure, or here too, but here I had the break of structure. And yeah, it's true that here we had nothing to the left for this reversal. So with this break up, I could have looked for a buy here because there was nothing to the left here. Okay, we took liquidity to the downside, so it was more probable to go to the upside. And here the problem was that we had no relevant liquidity, so maybe on the POY, yeah, but not really a confirmation. Maybe this one, but I don't like to take all these because it's like 8 pips. It's a 1 to 5.9, so it's too much for me. I think the best one is this one, but yeah, you have to wait all this way through here. And then we took the high, the round liquidity on each one. We had the break obstructor and no entry here. Okay, no round liquidity taken, no nothing. Okay, it's all mitigated too. So maybe when it's all mitigated, we can take the buy, the sell or the buy. But well, it is something I just have to study. Okay, so you can see all the POIs were mitigated, not this one maybe, but yeah, all of them. So I just like it. I just like waiting for the lower liquidity to be taken. USD CHF. We are in a downtrend here. We had a few moves here to take liquidity. Yeah. So this was round liquidity on H1 more or less. We took that, and the round liquidity on F5 was here, but it went higher. As this was the round liquidity on F5. Usually takes the relevant liquidity that takes relevant liquidity. Okay, so this is taken, so probably this is the, yeah, as this is taken by that high, as you can see, you take the round, it usually takes the round liquidity that takes the round liquidity. So yeah, probably is this shit. And then we had all these targets to the downside. We had a break obstructor here. Then again, I don't think I would have entered with this candle, but who knows. And then another break here. Okay. Yeah, no confirmation. No confirmation. Nothing to the left too. Well, maybe this is round liquidity. USD JPY, fuck me. Okay. We had an uptrend and then we started reversing to the downside. We had this liquidity taken here with nothing to the left. So on H1 I can see if there's some logic for reversals, and here we have nothing really. This is not relevant liquidity, we have nothing. So probably we would continue to the downside. And the problem here was that I was like, this for me was an SMT. This for me was an SMT. We had this liquidity taken maybe here, and I was looking for a sell here, break obstructor. So we took multiple things here. Yeah, break obstructor to the downside, and I didn't enter here, as you can see. Round liquidity perfect, setup perfect. Yeah, and I saw these candles and I wanted to enter, but I didn't enter because the ask line was to the upside. It is a confirmation that I added because last trade that I traded against the ask line, it fucked me. Went to 7.5, but this one it was against, and maybe I would have been taken with the spread. So yeah, I don't know, but this was a good trade, and I put it the trade here. And then in the afternoon we had this break here. Well, this will be taken, so yeah, I don't think I would have taken that. S&P 500. Sorry, we have an uptrend here. Okay, uptrend, and on the higher time frame, and we took this low, which wasn't relevant. So, and this low, so this was the relevant liquidity on M5, and I was looking for sales, but I wasn't sure because it took this low. So yeah, this we had a good trade here. This was a relevant candle. Maybe I would have waited for the mitigation, I don't know, but well, pretty difficult to trade this, because you can see you can have trade that here. Oh well, no, yeah, I would have traded that here, but we had another stop loss taken here, so nothing at all. Yeah, we had a break obstructor, and then it went down, and when it went down, we had nothing here to the left, but it reversed. And it went to the upside. I think we had no, this is not around liquidity, so nothing. And finally, Nasdaq, more or less the same. Okay, we are in an uptrend here because it is not really an structural low. We are in an uptrend. Same situation, same low, same relevant liquidity. I think this was much better for sales. Missing 5, yeah, it didn't mitigate the POI, but it was much better, so maybe I would have entered here. For me, yeah, the relevant liquidity was not here though, it was here, because the relevant liquidity it was here from this one or here. So maybe I would have entered here, and yeah, and stop loss, and then you had another opportunity, but really difficult. I didn't like it, I wasn't sure, so yeah, I didn't trade that. And then in the afternoon we had like nothing really, and it went up. Okay, so yeah, this is for today, and well, let's keep improving.